Hey y'all, this is Chip Lasky. I'm here with Unity Tactical, and I want to show you some of the new stuff that we have for 2022 that we're showing off at the 2022 SHOT Show. One of the new products we've got with our storied fast mount line is our full-size fast comp series mount. We originally designed this for the Army for the M68 CCO, which is the Aimpoint M4, M4S, but it's a drop-in footprint type optic mount that's going to take you up to this 226 height that all the rest of our red dots are going to be mounted at for fast. It is fully QD compatible. It is also direct mount clamp rail grabber style. So this will work with all M4, M4S, but it's also going to work with legacy full-size comp series. So here we have the Aimpoint Pro patrol rifle optic. This is one of the best-selling optics that Aimpoint has because it's a very affordable package. But as you can see, it'll drop right onto the full-size comp series mount that we're bringing out. This will be available in April. Another product that I'm very excited about is our new fast Omni flip to center magnifier mount. This is something that the industry has been waiting on for quite a while. A lot of companies are coming out with some really cool magnifiers. It's not just 3 power anymore, it's going to be 5 power, 6 power, things like that. And our legacy flip to center mounts that have done extremely well for us, they're really only for Aimpoint and older style EOTechs. But our new flip to center Omni magnifier mount, as you can see, is compatible with the EOTech G45 as well as the G43, going all the way down to G33, G30, G23. But that's not all. It's going to take all of the Vortex magnifiers. Vortex just dropped their new Micro 6X, so here we've got the same exact mount that's going to take the EOTechs. It's also going to take Vortex. It's going to take their 3 power, it's going to take their 6 power, it's going to take their legacy full-size 3 power. It's also going to be compatible with all of the Trijicon magnifiers. So here we have Trijicon's Micro 3X. And then last but not least, we've got the Sig Sauer magnifiers, the Juliet series. So our fast Omni flip to center is going to work with all of the legacy full-size Juliets as well as the Micro Juliets, the newer ones. The fast Omni flip to center magnifier mount is compatible with all EOTech, all Sig Sauer, all Vortex, and all Trijicon magnifiers. It's going to be available, it's going to start shipping in mid-March. We also have our new vertical foregrip. I say new, it's actually more of a re-release. The original vertical foregrip was very popular. It was a direct to quarter 20 tubular insert style mount. A lot of guys kind of adapted it to put it onto an M-lock or a key mod style. With the popularity of M-lock and some of the other rail types going away, we decided to focus directly on M-lock. So the new re-released VFG, same profile. We've got more of an aggressive texture because that's much more popular for guys to get a better grip on the gun. But it is a direct to M-lock attachment. So same handbrake style here. If you want to grab it, you know, old broom handle style, you can go that way too. But more aggressive texture and going direct to M-lock. That is starting to ship in February. One of the most popular products that we offer is our Hot Button series. It's a remote switch system that'll attach direct to Picatinny or M-lock style rails. But what's unique about it is the 45-degree angle. So it's a much more natural angle for pressing the button. We've adapted that with our new Spade grip mount. So for heavy weapon systems like the Mod Deuce here, we've got a mount that'll attach directly to the Spade grip and hold 2 hot buttons for the electronic sighting systems that are now very popular on these heavy weapons. So one of the problems with a lot of these optics and a lot of these lasers is that you start out with like a 1-wrap or a Velcro piece that puts the button maybe here, and about 5 feet into the convoy, you hit that first pothole, and now it's down here. And when you need it, you can't find it, especially under stress. So our Spade grip mount puts the hot buttons exactly where you want it, and it's going to keep it. So when it's open, you can access either one of them independently. We also have a cover that has these 2 little nipples that'll actually activate both buttons at once, depending on the system that you've got. So you can just press down right here and you're gonna fire both systems. And then we have a locking bar here, so no AD/NDs. This is shipping now. It's already in use by military units around the world, including the US Department of Defense. Another really neat little product that we offer that's kind of unknown because it's not out there on a plate carrier or on a weapon system is our cold weather liner. So if you've ever been wearing a helmet in cold weather and you got to try to stuff a beanie underneath it or something like that, it sucks. It's rubbing your forehead raw, the helmet's moving all over the place, it's giving you hot spots because the pads aren't used to that extra thickness. Well, if your head's uncomfortable, you're uncomfortable. And if you're uncomfortable, you're not paying attention to what you're doing, and that can get you killed. So the cold weather liner is a complete Berry compliant system. It is a sewn insulating layer that goes right into your helmet. It's going to be compatible with standard issue ACH Mitch type helmets, with Team Wendy, OpsCore, Galvion, pretty much any helmet that uses a Velcro type pad system. What you're going to do is you're going to pull the pads out, and you've got the hook Velcro on the inside of the shell. This guy goes right in, and then on the inside, you've got Velcro, and you put the pads on the inside of the cold weather liner. So the same pads that are always touching your head during the summer and the warmer months are going to be the same pads that are always making contact with you in the winter months. So you're not going to get that rubbing raw of your forehead, pulling your hair out, things like that as your helmet is grinding that hat into your head. So the cold weather liner, if you're using it, you're not really seeing it, but you're feeling it. And that's actually what we want. We want to make sure that your head is warm and comfortable, not having those hot spots that are taking your mind off of what you're doing. So essentially, you're just going to install this guy in the beginning of that season and leave it in, and then take it out, throw it in the wash, completely machine washable. It's fully compatible with helmet-mounted headsets as well as under the helmet headsets with these pass-throughs. So you can actually pass the headset through, have the ear cups on the outside. And just like wearing a hat in cold weather, you just put foamies, or if you've got like the NFMI headset adapters from OpsCore or some of the other systems out there, Silinx, any of the direct in-ear, it just goes under there anyway. And then these flaps, as you can see, are coming down, and they're going to cover more surface area than that hat anyway. It's going to completely cover the sensitive areas, your ears, nape of the neck, comes down around the cheeks a little bit. So a lot more coverage. It's going to stay where you put it, a lot more warmth and a lot more comfort. Another neat little product that we offer that's relatively unknown is the Remora for Peltor. Peltor headsets are pretty much the standard for most military units around the world, and they mount directly onto helmet rails. We've got OpsCore type rails, we've got Team Wendy, all sorts of things. But this little hub piece that goes onto the rail is pretty big and doesn't leave a lot of extra room for accessories. So when you got to mount your lights and cameras and illuminators, things like that, up on that helmet in that same spot, you pretty much are relegated to putting it on Velcro. The Remora for Peltor is a little piece that sandwiches in between both the front and the back of the OEM mount. And it gives you a Picatinny rail surface that also is drilled out for the Surefire standard Scout series. So anything that has a Scout footprint or a Picatinny rail grabber is going to direct mount on here. It's going to give you a nice hard mount and give you access to lights, illuminators, things like that. Beyond that, it also allows you to ratchet. So you can go high, you can go low, and it's going to keep it there with teeth that are holding it in place. Injection molded, impact resistant polymer, made in the USA, and it's affordable. It's a drop-in piece if you're issued the Peltor headsets. Hey guys, thanks for watching. This is Chip with Unity Tactical coming at you from the 2022 SHOT Show in Las Vegas. If you got any questions, feel free to email us on the website, info@unitytactical.com. Check out these new products on our site and on our social media, Instagram, Facebook, and all the normal usual suspects.